I get up this morning, I'm saying, well, I got to do the podcast with Sid. And all of a sudden, somebody says, hey, they named Dominik Mysterio. They called him Dirty now. I'm like, what? So I go look it up. Yeah, he's called Dirty. That don't even sound right. Dirty Dom? What the hell is that?
They added a name to Dom's whole moniker, and he is now Dirty Dom Mysterio. So, Dutch, how does it feel to not only be the only dirty person in WWE lore?
You should say, what's it feel like to be robbed? It was like in the middle of the night, and I get up this morning, I'm saying, well, I got to do the podcast with Sid. And all of a sudden, somebody says, hey, they named Dominik Mysterio. They called him Dirty now. I'm like, what? So I go look it up. Yeah, he's called Dirty Dom. That don't even sound right. Dirty Dom? What the hell is that? I don't know. And he's even got the same DDM as Dirty Dutch Mantell. It's bullshit. Hey, thanks, Paul. Thanks, Triple H. Thanks, Vince. Thanks, Endeavor. You're just going to go steal this stuff. At least, why didn't you put in a call? Just hey, heads up call. Say, yeah, well, we wanted to call him this because he needs something. No, he don't need nothing. That Dirty not going to help him a bit at all. Now, see, he speaks Spanish because Mysterio is a Spanish name. Why don't they call him my other name that I used to use? Sucio, which is dirty in Spanish. But no, we're going to call him Dirty Dutch. So anyway, Dom, you got a hell of a damn name to live up to, so I hope you're up for the task.
Do you think Dom has it in him to live up to the dirty name?
No, I don't know. Well, I guess. He's got a great start. But what I'm saying is he doesn't even need the name. I mean, Dominik Mysterio he's got more heat now than most guys have after 5 years in the business. But they programmed him for that through the family. Yeah. And he's a great heel. Of course, he's not the heel that I am or was. I'm no longer a heel now. I mean, an old woman on the street beat my ass. But Dominik, I'm going to be watching you, buddy. I'm going to be watching you too, Vince. Triple H. This is like this, like they had a knife and they went, yeah, right in my back. Well, when I was turned around in the darkness, by the way. But anyway, I'll let that kind of slide right now. I have more to say on it on my Twitter and my social media stuff.
Don't worry, they'll clip this and you can play it for days. But yes.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I just play it back to myself.
Since we're speaking about Dom Mysterio and we're going to be speaking about Money in the Bank on this show here, let's talk a little bit about Dom Mysterio at Money in the Bank, because he had a match with Cody Rhodes, probably one of his biggest matches since the end of his feud with his father, Rey Mysterio. Cody Rhodes won 6 minutes, 35 seconds. It was nothing more than basically a TV match on the Money in the Bank show. And this is the question for you, because you did say Dom is a really good heel, but what type of heat does he have? Because when I watched this matchup, when you had this loud, raucous crowd in London, once the bell rung, they did not care about Dominik Mysterio. It was all about Cody. It was all the chants were directed at Cody. All the cheers was directed at Cody. It didn't seem like Cody was facing one of the top heels in the company. It just felt like he was facing somebody that's not quite as over as he is.
Okay, where were they?
In London.
Right, they were all drunk. Every one of them was out there hammered. Boom, boom, we're getting a pint here, a pint there. Look, you can't use London as the sounding board. You got to bring this back to the United States. And how much heat did he get on Cody? Zero.
Yeah, it's forgettable.
there was nothing to cheer for. And everybody in that arena knew that Cody was going to beat him. So no need to get too invested if you already know the finish.
But this seems to be kind of a theme for Dom, that he gets the boos when people don't want him to talk, but he doesn't necessarily, the boos don't last when the bell rings.
Well, he'll work through that. See, now he's been working off super heat lately. Oh, I got it now. They're thinking that Dominik shit's going to wear off, and they need something to boost him, so therefore, they put the name Dirty on him. Oh, I see the plan of attack. Now, I'm not stupid, Triple H. I know what's going on, buddy. No, but he is a good heel. And 6 minutes, you're not going to get much out of 6 minutes. Like you said, it's a TV match. And he was boom, boom. He was in and out. I wish they'd give him a longer match. And I wish he'd have really got some steam on Cody and beat the hell out of him, because Cody, and I know it was a pay-per-view, they may have run out of time or whatever, but he needed more than that. That was kind of a brush off to Dominik. Not something that he can't get over and he can't get away with, and it won't hurt him. But I wish they'd have done more with him. And if I'd have known this Saturday night, I'd have really been hot. I'd give him 6 minutes with my new name. I'm hot. I'm getting madder now. Don't even bring it up again. Don't even bring it up again.
Riled up. What I will bring up is what we usually talk about when we do Smack Talk, and we're talking about SmackDown. It's, of course, the Bloodline, and we had the Bloodline Civil War at Money in the Bank with a surprising finish to a lot of people, as Jey Uso pinned Roman Reigns, the first time Roman has been pinned since December 15th, 2019. Do you think that this was the right decision to finally give, Roman a big loss, even if it's a non-title tag team matchup? And what do you think the next chapter of the Bloodline will be?
Where are they going to go after the title? He's been beaten. This is the only finish you could have done here. You got to leave the people happy. Another screw job, people go, oh, man, get over it. Please. Now they got something. Now I think you're going to have a little bit of a tension between the brothers. They're going to keep that going, and they're going to challenge Roman for the title. And Solo will be the barrier to keep them from getting to Roman. But they're telling a good story. Hey, why don't you call Roman Reigns Dirty Roman? What's wrong with that? Hey, what about Dirty Cody Rhodes?
He's not dirty. He's clean cut Cody Rhodes.
Well, I was too. Back in the day, I was clean cut.
You was clean cut Dutch Mantell?
I was, and my beard was a lot shorter. See? And I actually worked out back in those days. Said, bull crap. You never worked out. I did, really. I worked out about 3 times. And I didn't like it. Yeah, it was 3 times. Yeah, 3 times. That's enough. I stayed in the gym. They was about ready to close anyway. So they were open from 1 to 2. So I'd go in at 1:15. And I'd be ready to go at 20 to 2. So, they wouldn't have to hold it open for me. Okay, continue.